Here is the final project. This is apples in the tree, and as you saw in the video, I started by drawing out my pattern, scoring it with a hard pencil, using a rotary tool. I used a very small head at first. I don't know if you could see that, and then built up to bigger and bigger heads using this little carving set here. Then I sanded it using a random orbital sander, applied some polyurethane, sanded it using a very fine grain sandpaper, and applied that polyurethane maybe 3, 4, 5 times. As you can tell, there are some, maybe you can tell, there are some little marks where I may have made some little mistakes along the way, but that happens since this is only my second time doing this project. The cool thing about moving marbles through this game is that when it hits an intersection, it stops. The way the game works is that it's 2 teams or 2 players, and when you have a marble here, you have 2 taps, and everywhere else you only have 1 tap. Each one of these nodes, these end nodes, represents 1 point. Once you get a marble into an end node, that you get that 1 point, and you're not allowed to tap that marble purposely anymore. Any marbles that fall off the table while it is your turn count as -1 point, which dissuades you from trying to knock all of your opponent's marbles off in a big hit. So that would be my first hit. I jumped over a couple of these joints here, and then my second hit will be right there. So I stopped right here at this intersection. Now I could go to this node, or I could try to go all the way up here. This one is very close to this long one, which I'll show you. I really love the movement here. Oh, I didn't do it hard enough. So we'll go back, we'll try it again. Oh, it's beautiful. But what you'll notice is that if someone has this node right here, now it makes this path much more dangerous. And so going here, I can go that way and get it to the end, but I knock this other marble off, which means I lose that point, so I gain and lose a point. The first player to 6 points wins, or the player with more points, or the most points when all of these nodes are filled, or when someone runs out of marbles, also wins. And so it's an interesting game, and I think I'm going to make at least a couple more of them. This is a longer version than my original, which I think was about 2/3 the size. Thank you for watching, and if you decide to make one of your own, please let me know and share it. And if you would like one, please let me know, and we can probably figure that out. Take care.